Deion Sanders is by far one of the best players I've ever seen play in the NFL. And what's crazy, the guy also played in the MLB. You know, he played baseball professionally. And so while he was playing NFL football, and nowadays, you know, as of 2023, he's coaching a college football team, the Colorado Buffalo football team, in college. And, you know, his sons actually play on the football team as well. And, you know, I seen a recent interview with him, and he coming off of a loss. You know, they just played Oregon. They got smashed. You know, they humbly got smashed. And, you know, I don't watch a ton of football these days, a ton of college football, but I love the story. I love the storyline and what Deion Sanders stands for. And I believe, you know, there's something to learn from what Deion Sanders is doing right now when it comes to life and also how it relates to, you know, hitting your fitness goals, dropping weight, losing that stomach, getting in shape. And so we're gonna talk about all that stuff in this video, and what secrets and what steps you need to start taking, what you can pull from Deion Sanders to propel yourself to hit your fitness goals. So with that being said, guys, if you find the video helpful, be sure to hit that like button and the subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. Let's get to the action. Alright, champ, so I'm not gonna make this video all about football and Deion Sanders, but it's really just to make a point, alright? And so, you know, I seen this interview, and I'm gonna see if I can find it. I'll put it in the whole, you know, in this video, so that you guys can see what I'm talking about.
I'm sorry, I'm happy about the win, but I'm not happy in the fashion that we wanted in. We're better than that. We really are better than that, and we got to start showing that. I expect to win, and I expect to win in a better fashion than that. I'm sick of these consistent holes that we're displaying, and the penalties and the things that we're doing. We're so much better. I apologize for my anger today, but I don't accept mediocrity. Maybe you do. Maybe you can live with it. Maybe you sleep with it. Maybe you lie with it. Maybe you're comfortable with it, but I'm not. Let's go.
But basically, somebody had asked Deion Sanders about winning and losing, his expectations and things like that. And obviously, this is the first year with him coaching the Colorado football team. And he was like, he expects to win every single game, you know? And obviously, they're pretty good. You know, they have some good players, but they're a new team. You know, the previous year, they went like 1-11 or something like that. It was terrible. And so he's brought on some recruits, and they're doing a lot better this year. They just humbly took an L. You know, we're not gonna get into all that, you know, but they got beat pretty bad by Oregon. And I love the mentality and the mindset that Deion has, and I believe it's something that a lot of people should take in terms of like being able to empower themselves to be more successful. And that's to have this, you know, this mindset. Whether it's possible that you could lose or not, you're always playing to win. You know, you're not playing to lose, guys. I see a lot of people who tend to, you know, go into wanting to lose some weight, and I see it sometimes when guys want to join my coaching program. You know, I'm talking to them on a game plan call, and they're going at it with, well, I'm gonna try to lose the weight. Oh, well, I'm gonna try it. You know, yeah, I'm gonna do what I can. You know, and that's really in a way. You're already kind of like expecting to lose. You're expecting failure. And that's not the way to go at anything. You know, just imagine being a boxer and, you know, these people like Floyd Mayweather, and you're expecting to lose. Like, I don't care who you fighting against. You better be expecting to win, unless you just about to go in there and you expecting to get your butt whooped. Like, why would you even do that? That's crazy. And so if I was a boxer, even on the football field, I'm playing to win, because you just never know, man. Like, a lot of times, people who could have beat somebody, but because their belief system didn't align with winning, they lost. And the other people who ended up winning, they probably wasn't even as good. But they won because their belief system allowed them to. They showed up different. So you show up different when you know you're doing what you gotta do, when you know it's possible for you to win. And so in terms of losing weight, guys, you almost gotta have a little bit of delusion All right, there's a whole lot of people out here, they just delusional with the wrong things. I see some guys, they like, man, Jay, I'm 5'7", 260 pounds, but it don't look bad on me. That's the wrong way to be delusional. Like, you look bad. Like, if you 5'7", 260, brother, you is overweight, you obese, and you probably close to having type 2 diabetes. You don't want to have that type of delusion. That's the wrong way to be delusional. You want to be you want to have more delusion, whereas you're going to be able to win. You know, even though there may be failures, there's always the chance of failing. But the failures are only lessons. You know, if you look at what however you failed, it's like, okay, where's the lesson in this? What did this teach me? And so that way it ain't really an L. You see what I'm saying? And so why not always look at it like, I'm gonna win? Like for example, Deion Sanders, yeah, true enough, they lost, but I'm pretty sure he was able to pay attention to the players, on what players were still giving it their all, what players didn't lay down and give up, what players went all in regardless of the score. So he was able to learn from that L. He was able to learn from that loss. You see what I mean? And so that's what we want to do, but always have the intention on winning. And so, guys, if you watch this video and you reach out to me and we jump on a game plan call, I'm expecting for you to be like, I'm expecting to win. I'm expecting to drop this weight. I'm expecting to transform my body and get those abs, get rid of my big ass stomach, whatever it is that you want to accomplish. Expect to win, all right? And so, because thinking negatively is just gonna attract more negativity. But if we're thinking with positivity and we're thinking in a direction of winning, we're gonna be more likely to win, because we're gonna be putting into action and doing what's necessary for us to win. And guys, don't get me wrong, I'm human. You know, I've had to, invest heavily, like thousands and tens of thousands of dollars in different business coaches. And, I have these moments of doubt. Doubt tends to creep in from time to time, when you're getting ready to invest and you're like, but at the same time, you don't stay there. You do it anyway, because on the other side of that discomfort, if you feel a little uncomfortable, you feel a little anxious, that means you're doing something right. That means you headed in the right direction, because if you know deep down in your conscience, you need to be losing that weight. If you know deep down in your conscience, you want to feel better about how you look. You want to be able to be that positive example for your family. You want to be able to pull your shirt off and feel like you that guy. You want to be able to put yourself in a position where you look the part, and so that you can attract your life partner. You see what I'm saying? Like, these things should eat at you a little bit. And if it eats at you a little bit, if it's something that you have to invest in to accomplish those things that you want to accomplish, those visions, then you got to do it, because that's the only way you're going to be able to win. All right. And so a lot of times what I do whenever I'm noticing that a little bit of doubt may be creeping in, and I'm naturally a little negative, because doubt does tend to creep in a lot. But at the same time, what I do is I prime myself for knowing that I can win. And how do I do this? I have, different mindset things that I tend to do. I'll, write out my goals, the things that I truly want to accomplish in life. I'll listen to motivational speakers, Tony Robbins, Eric Thomas, that are gonna get me in the right mindset. Because sometimes we can slip into this, lower self mindset, where that's where the doubt creeps in. That's where the, maybe I might fail creeps in. But when you raise your level of vibration, you raise your frequency up by seeing the things, because our frequency is the things that we frequently see, right? And so if we're looking at the things that we know we want to accomplish, things that are valuable to us, right? Things that align with our values and standards in life, it's gonna raise us up. It's gonna raise our frequency and vibration to feel more empowered to do the things that we know we need to do in order to win, guys. You might have to go back and watch that part again, but that was like a bar. That was a bar. And so with that said, guys, just know it's okay to feel a certain way and have those thoughts creep in, because we can't really control it. It just happens. If we have a thought of doubt, it just happens. But it doesn't necessarily mean that's who we are. We are in control of how we think and how we respond to that thought. And so if doubt creeps in, we can respond by saying, okay, yeah, I'm about to make this happen. You know what I'm saying? I know I just had that thought, and our brain just kind of moves in different ways, and we can't control every damn thing, but at the same time, we can control how we respond to whatever thoughts we have. It's just like, you know, you married and you see a beautiful woman, it's like, yeah, she's looking real good over there, and I want her. But then you have the capacity to be able to think differently. All right, you can respond differently by saying, yeah, I'm not gonna talk to her. You know, I got a family, I got me a wife at home. I ain't gonna talk to her. You see what I mean? And so you wanna do the same thing when it comes to when doubt creeps in and, you know, the negative self-talk or the negative thoughts creep in. You wanna revert back to thinking, okay, I'm about to win. And here's the steps I'm gonna take. Even if I don't know all the steps, I know this is what I need to do, because this is the only way I will have the option of being able to win. Because if I never get started, if I'm always, you know, backing out, quitting, then I'm never gonna have the opportunity to win. All right. And so with that being said, guys, that's one of the biggest things I want to put in this video. Always expect to win, regardless of the circumstances. Make a way. All right. Make a way, even if the way doesn't always seem as clear as we might want it to be, because sometimes when we're doing certain things, our vision may not be fully clear. But it doesn't necessarily mean it's not the right thing to be doing. Like if you know you want to get in shape, but you can't see it really like fully happening, that's okay. But you got to still expect to win. You may not see yourself having abs because maybe you never had abs, so you don't have the vision. You can't see it, but you can think to yourself, how would life be better? How would life be different if I did get rid of my stomach? How would I show up? Would I have more confidence? You know, would I be able to show my children, you know, what it looks like to be more fit and in shape? You know, would I be able to inspire and help more people, you know, because I'm fit and shape and I have more energy to be able to do more and move around? You see what I mean? And so those are ways to give yourself that vision when it's not so clear in the beginning that, okay, here's why I'm doing this. And so this is why I'm gonna win, because I want these things to happen. I value these things so much, I'm expecting to win regardless of where I am right now. All right, so with that being said, guys, hopefully you found the video helpful. If you did, be sure to hit that like button and the subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. And with that being said, guys, keep crushing it, and we out of here, baby. Let's go.